Hi, my name is JJ Anderson. I currently live in Los Angeles, California, and I am a filmmaker, director, and the founder of Hardworker Productions. The breakthrough moment that helped me to find my creative voice came about 10 years ago when I was early on in my career. I was working in television at the time, and I really loved my job. I loved what I did. But I was noticing that I wasn't seeing the representation or hearing the stories that I thought I could benefit from, or that my friends could benefit from, that my family could benefit from, that my community members could benefit from. And that's when I really felt this idea of representation being key and really understood how important it was. And so as I moved forward and started to carve my own path as a director, I decided to hone in on representation, and that's what I do throughout my work today. I recently had the opportunity to work on this incredible spot called Own Your Crown, and it was in support of the Crown Act produced by Phenomenal and Hayden 5. What I really loved about this project was the opportunity I had to pull inspiration just from everyday instances, right? Black women getting their hair done, doing their own hair, and really examining the beauty within that act or that ritual that we do every day. You know, I think sometimes when we do things constantly, we forget just the beauty in which our own traditions or practices hold. And so I love that I got to focus on that. And you know, I work with a lot of non-actors. It's actually my preference. I do a lot of documentary work. So being able to, call on friends and call on people who are doing great work in the community to participate, it was ideal for me, and it's something that I love to do. And it was great to see them bring their authentic selves to the project and to be able to create space for them to feel happy and safe and to just be themselves. And that's where a lot of my work lies, is in the people that I work with and making sure that their beauty is shining through in every aspect. This project itself was very meditative and, had a slower pace. And I just love to create intimacy within my projects so that people might be able to see themselves and have more time to take the work in. I think great art, great work can resonate with people, whatever that looks like. And it was great to see this project resonate with people across the US. I'm really inspired by the different facets and mediums of art. So whether that be contemporary art or a hand-painted sign on the side of an old building in the neighborhood, dance, music, film, obviously. I look to people like contemporary artist Sanford Biggers or filmmaker, and honestly, I feel like just a revolutionary in the space, Ava DuVernay. And Janiska Bravo, who I think looks at comedy in a really special way that is only unique to her. I love her voice. And most importantly, I'm always inspired by my friends in the independent film game. It's always just so exciting to see people create work that feels good to them, and people who have fun with it. So inspiration is everywhere, and I wish I could list everything, but those were a few. When I think of how my work contributes to societal conversations, I'm going back to representation always. I think that's always where my heart and my mind and my work goes, is back to representation. I envision a world in which humans show empathy for one another, and I envision a world in which people of color, Black people, Black women specifically, are able to be themselves and be supported in themselves and however they want to show up. And so, a lot of my work contributes to that conversation, and it's something I will never stop talking about, never stop touching on. I think it's incredibly important. I would have loved for little JJ to see herself and to see her homegirls in films and work when she was a kid, and I hope to do that for some young woman in the future. So yeah, thank you all so much for taking the time and energy to stop and listen. And I hope that this video gave you some insight into my creative process. And I look forward to hopefully being able to share more with you down the road. Thanks so much.